Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fragrant Bunker. Today we're going to do the top 5 summer fragrances for 2024. So, very interesting. Last season in spring, I waited a really long time, like almost towards the end of spring, to deliver a verdict, basically, to say which were the perfumes that I most of all utilized this past spring. Now I want to try to do something a little bit different. It's more like a projection. It's like more like me telling myself, this is where I want to be. It doesn't always work out, especially if you're doing New Year's resolutions, for example, and you try to make those lists at the beginning of the year and you tell yourself, hey, let me make a list, my New Year's resolution, this is what I want to do this year. And then, I don't know about you, but I usually come at the end of the year and I'm like, oh, where's that list again? What, how many stuff did I tick off the list? Oh, no, okay. Not many, if any. So that's at least me. But so for summer, I'm thinking of kind of like a summer resolution list, meaning the 5 perfumes that I think I want my summer to be all about. In a way, I'm trying to tell myself I'm directing my emotions in a certain way because perfumes frame my emotions a lot. And they accompany my emotions, and sometimes they can put me in a more melancholic mood and state, and other times it can be euphoric, it can be moody as well as sad, and sometimes energetic, dreamy, a lot of different vibes really. And but for this summer, I'm thinking I want to take my own life into my hands for once because this year has been so messy. Between my hospital situation, the year started off, I was sick at the beginning of the year as well. It's all like, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, can I have like one thing? Like, can at least summer be wonderful in a certain direction, right? So this is why I'm not tempting fate. I would never dare. But what I'm doing is I'm just giving kind of like a hey, like a gentle push in a certain direction, saying like, hey, this could be nice. This could be nice. So let's see if I actually manage to push through this concept throughout all of summer. Otherwise, oh well, we tried. So let's get to the list. I subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week on my main Super Dacob YouTube channel. So come join the fun. Come join the chats. Hello to my co-chatters in the sidebar. The first perfume for this summer, because I just, love it to bits and I love the design of it. And I just want to get it out of the way because it's been on my lists lately a lot and I'm just obsessed with it. So yes, it's going to be the Chanel L'Eau. It's a beautiful, summery, breezy fragrance. And the new bottle is what makes this perfume even more enjoyable for me, at least, because it's fun to hold it, to take it with you whenever you're on the go. I mean, I've done a review, in-depth review of L'Eau on my channel, so go check it out. I talk about the cultural, historical references of the bottle. We talk about the smell. There's a separate review video that I've done on L'Eau. You can check that out as well, from 2016 when L'Eau was first released. Orange, orange, orange. There's an orris fruit hiding in here. Dry down is quite green. There's iris. It is powdery, jasmine. It goes without saying in every Chanel fragrance. And of course the aldehydes to open it up. And it is soft, powdery, balsamic in a very nice way. Very delicate, very summery, very light. This thing is not going to last you 10 hours after spraying. It's a reapplication type of vibe, which makes the pebble even more interesting to take along with you. Chanel should have given us a pouch with it. They didn't, alas. But Chanel does sometimes give you these like little makeup pouches when you order online. In particular, they would put 2 samples in here. It's like a drawstring little pouch. So mine is quite dusty at this point because I carry it everywhere and I put my pebble in here so it doesn't get damaged. And then this goes with me in my purse, bag, what have you, everywhere I go. And I just kind of freshen up throughout the day. Love it. It's so tactile, so beautiful to hold, behold. And it's great to have a Chanel bottle for once that doesn't have a sticker. So I'm not scared of actually holding it. I mean, like, for example, here with my les exclusives, I'm always kind of wary of touching the sticker side. So you always have to kind of find the side of the bottle that doesn't have the sticker. You can't just throw this in your bag because the sticker will get scratched and damaged. So it is kind of refreshing also for the summer months to have a perfume that doesn't have a sticker to carry around with you. Such a beautiful bottle. Love this one. So it's because it's just been released. I'm enjoying the shape so much. I'm enjoying the smell so much. Truth be told, kind of rediscovered it because when it came out in 2016, I did buy several backup bottles of the first release ever. I always do that when Chanel releases a new perfume. But I haven't been using it a lot in the past years. You know, I do usually favor the extrait concentration or the eau de toilette of Chanel No. 5. But now, thanks to the new bottle, it's kind of a reimagining, rediscovering it, and I'm enjoying it a ton, the new concentration. And it is very summery and lighthearted. It's hopeful. It's a hopeful smell. And I prompted Bubbles, my AI, to generate a landscape. Check this out. For summer, I wanted this little kind of passage walkway. Is it a beach? Semi-type of beach with beautiful pink flowers. And it leads us to this. It's more of a lake rather than a sea or an ocean. And we got the mountains because, you know, winter is coming. But it's summer, but it's the promise of a peaceful end of summer. That's the idea for this background. So this video is being filmed at the beginning of summer, right after the summer solstice. So I'm kind of setting the tone for my summer and also for the end of it. So this video kind of has everything, the beginning, the middle, as well as the end. So all 3 months of summer are included in this video. So this is the beginning of summer. And then as summer progresses, one of the resolutions that I have for this year is, for this summer, is to hunt down, and this is why I'm going to have to blend in the photo because I don't own this particular version of this perfume. I do own this perfume, and it is a beauty in summer. But I really, thumb up the video if you're enjoying it and subscribe. Thank you. It means the world to me and to my channel because, it always, the algorithm, it needs the likes, it needs the subscriptions, it needs the comments. So thank you guys so much for helping out. Let me blend in the second perfume for summer, Giorgio Beverly Hills. Now, obviously, one of the loves of my life. My mom also adores it. It's one of her favorite perfumes as well. Actually, her favorite perfume. And of course, I do have the Eau de Toilette in the current version of it. Several iterations of it, actually. The made in UK version, made in US version, made in the Netherlands version, as well as the made in Spain version. I mean, it's been through a lot, Giorgio. But I am missing the 30 milliliter. It's a big bottle. 30 milliliter extraordinary perfume, or the extrait. Parfum concentration. I do have the 7.5 mil, but I want to hunt down this summer. Best would be a sealed from the 80s, 30 mil splash bottle in this gorgeous little box. This is the lid of the box, right? Photo courtesy of somebody on the internet. My apologies. I snatched it because it's a beautiful photo, but it didn't say from who it was. Alas. It's a splash bottle, 30 mil. Now, this one has turned already because it's like very, very ambery. Originally, the juice was kind of almost as yellow as the yellow stripes. So it depends. If you can find a sealed bottle, it might not be so dark. It probably is. But I would love to find a 30 mil back in the day when it was first released in the 80s. It was just called Giorgio, right? Giorgio, by Giorgio Beverly Hills. Look at this. That splash bottle, it's the best of the 80s. I look at this photo and I feel the 80s. And I want to feel that vibe. I want to go back in time. I want to be there. And so this is just such a dream, and it's something to look forward to, kind of hunting it down, looking for it on pre-loved websites. It's like a game. I might not succeed. Maybe I don't find a really still well-preserved bottle, 30 mil of this, but it's on my wish list for this summer. And until I don't hunt it down, I will be enjoying my bottle of the Eau de Toilette that's currently in production, which is also still beautiful. But it's kind of my little wish for this summer. It's always good to have little wishes and little desires. It's kind of cute to find. Look how cute the little bed, the little nest. It's nestled inside of this beautiful little bed of stripy, synthetic, I don't think it's silk, but you never know, goodness. Oh man, those were the days. So that's my number 2 for summer, for this summer, 2024. Giorgio Beverly Hills. It's a beautiful perfume, gardenia heavy. It's a white floral fragrance. There is an orris root accord in there as well as ylang ylang, but it's a gardenia heavy, fruity, almost exotic, but huge shoulder padded, white Cadillac, Cabriolet, Corvette driving, white sunglasses with that white kind of silk shawl around the head as it kind of flows in the sky, in the air behind you as you're driving towards the sunset. I mean, that's what Giorgio is. It's just really the perfect summer fragrance. So there you go. My number 3, and now we're getting into mid-summer. And this one I have checked on my list as this is going to be my after shower fragrance. I don't want to say every day, but I really am feeling this one as my invigorating, making me hope that I can kind of take the life in my own hands, like take my own life into my hands and be able to control my desires and be disciplined and, do my live streams on time and, get bureaucracy done, whatever you do, paperwork, whatever needs to be done. And the perfume that sets the tone for that, for me, especially in summer when it's like really hot and you are refreshed after a shower, but you want spice. You want to feel zest and spice in the heat. This one is divine. And I've already started. We're filming this video beginning of summer, but I've already started a little bit late spring. Every day after shower, I douse myself in this. I mean, the eau de cologne of Shalimar. This thing, it's moody. There's a darkness in here. So it's not your tarty, full-blown, citrusy, fluffy, vanillic Guerlain accord that you would have in the extrait of Shalimar. No, this one is civety. It's dirty. It's peppery. So after a clean shower, a refreshed shower to bathe in this cologne, it's dirty. It makes you dirty right after you've showered. It's very fascinating. And I love that. But of course, it's also clean. But that juxtaposition, it tickles me. I love it. It's a feeling I have this year of being clean and dirty at the same time. And here we go, the ratchetness. But it just hits the mark for me. Unfortunately, it's been discontinued. So I have been running around, perfumeries and drugstores that actually did carry it, trying to kind of stock up on it because it's really, really beautiful. Shalimar Eau de Cologne. It's not your heavy hitter like Shalimar Eau de Parfum where you would kind of spray it on and you got it on yourself for like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. No, it's delicate 3 to 4 hours and then you got to reapply. But you know what? Plus, it makes you feel like you're back in time. It gives you a 20s vibe. And because it's a cologne and because it's a little bit more dark and peppery and civety, it gives you heft. And usually you would think, let me combat the heft because summer is hot, usually in the Northern Hemisphere at least. So let's wear something that dries us out a little bit, something that cools us down a little bit, that kind of combats that heft. But this one works. The Eau de Cologne of Shalimar works in the heat. It really does. Mm. It hits the spot. What can I tell you? It's dreamy, it's moody, it's zesty. It makes me feel like I'm somewhere else. It extends that vibe. I don't know about you, but I'm more of a shower person, not so much a bath person. I like to take baths, but I like to take long showers, very warm showers. And usually my best thoughts and ideas are also for new topics to film, or um, when I think about perfumes, I get ideas of what to say in my future upcoming reviews under the shower, or I get ideas for books or whatever. It's kind of, when I take a shower, I'm very much meditating. And that's why I like long showers. And when I spray Shalimar eau de cologne after the shower, even though there's no more like water falling all over me, I feel like it's an extended moment in time, and I can keep on meditating a little bit longer after the shower is done if I spray Shalimar eau de cologne. So it is really, really a beauty. I highly recommend it. Get your hands on this before it becomes very, very hard to get, and then the prices are going to skyrocket on pre-loved websites when this one is no longer just readily available in drugstores. Alas, all the best ones are leaving us, aren't they? Number 4. Number 4 for this summer for me is a choice made as a promise to myself to try, at least, to be gentler to myself. Kinder, always. Be kind to yourselves. But also gentle. Pamper yourself. Like, for example, in summer, it's not like I'm always in the mood to drink tea, but I'm like, yeah, but my stomach needs it. Like a peppermint tea. Like, be gentle to yourself. Make a tea. Wait till it cools down a little bit. Don't drink it when it's too hot. Be gentle to yourself. Like, these little details are so important on a daily basis. Just practice that gentle care towards yourself. And this perfume, for me or to me, symbolizes a gentle gesture for my body. Now, we know that perfumes, for the most part, have alcohol in them, and alcohol can have its pros and cons in fragrances. It also dries out the skin. You got to be a little bit careful how you apply it. Some people tell you don't even apply it on your skin. Put it on on the clothes, but then it could stain on the clothes if the perfume is a little bit more tinted with any color chemicals or what have you. But there is a perfume that was developed for children 3 years and up. It has no alcohol. It is such a gentle, gentle breeze. It's a caress. It's like a whisper. It's like a feather gently falling in the breeze down, to the floor, and it kind of just like lands on you. It's like a fluffy feather. Dawn. And that would be in this little pouch here, my number 4. My number 4 would be Hermès Cabriole. There it is, you guys. Super gentle, super, super suave. I adore Cabriole. And this is developed for kids 3 years and up, alcohol-free. And it has the signature Hermès note in here, the osmanthus. This is one of the most beautiful osmanthus versions you're going to ever smell. And it dries down so gentle and soft. But interesting, this lasts. This doesn't have that 2-hour longevity and then it's gone. No, this one stays with you. It keeps caressing you. And the opening, it can be a little bit pointy. Osmanthus can have a little bit of a rash moment. It's just a smidge. And then it becomes softer and softer and more balsamic the more you wear it throughout the day as the hours pass. It's a rich fragrance. Like, it doesn't smell necessarily, although the quality is top notch. I mean, this thing is just, when Hermès delivers, it delivers. And when they're delivering a fragrance for kids, they don't mess around with ingredients. Like, this is, the quality is up there. And if you're enjoying the quality of this video, you can also thumb it up. Thank you so much. And subscribe. Oh man, this thing is so beautiful. But it's really at its peak 1 hour in. Like, after you've applied it, wait. And then it's going to subside and become so gentle. But you're going to get whispers of it throughout the day. It doesn't just disappear. This one sticks around. As light as it kind of promises to be, it has integrity and stability. I wish it were available in bigger boxes or containers or bottles. It's a 50 ml fragrance, and it has a little kid on a little horsey, right? And cabriole means several things. It means to kind of do those little cartwheels as a kid, but also cabriole means capriccio, to be capricious a little bit, you know, make little jokes and fun, be playful. So cute. It's a little kid with its best friend, Hermès, the horse. The Hermès horse is called Hermès. I adore this design, the drawing, so beautiful. And it does come in this little pouch and in a gorgeous box with other drawings from the same artist. Oh, it's so good. It just makes you want to relax and chill in summer. Beautiful. Really beautiful. And my number 5 is for late summer. Or sometimes also midsummer, but late at night. And this perfume is also in this picture. It is somewhere there, far away, where this lake meets the mountains and finds its way in between the mountains and connects to the ocean. And as we all know, the ocean is very, very deep. And even in summer, the depths of the ocean are very, very cold. And so this perfume is more of a promise to myself to be more reflective upon the choices that I make, the next steps I take in my future. It's a promise to myself to be more conscious of the fact that we do not have a lot of time, and time passes much too quick. Quicker than one would ever hope or expect it to pass. And before you know it, time's up. And so this perfume is a reminder of that. It's also a reminder to enjoy all beautiful things in life. It's also a reminder to embrace the fact that everything does come to an end sooner or later. So does summer. Kids love summer because school is out. And then you enjoy just free days of, not doing anything, but enjoying your time. And then slowly as summer comes to an end, you're like, oh, dreading the thought, oh no, we got to go back to school. But youth is also summer, isn't it? And every time when summer comes, we're reminded of our youth somehow. That promise of never-ending fun that always comes to an end, after all, doesn't it? So this perfume is a sort of a consolation. It's sort of telling you it's okay that things come to an end. You have to learn to embrace it. The sooner you learn to embrace the end, and the sooner you'll be happy with where you are right now. Because many people tend to fear what's coming, tend to be afraid of what's coming next, of an end. So afraid and anxious, in fact, that they forget to live in the now. So you spend your existence fearing tomorrow, and you never get to experience today. And before you know it, there's no today left. So that reminder to live in the depths of today, no matter how cold or hot they are, is this one. It's amazing. It's like a cry of a whale in the far away distance, somewhere beyond all of these mountains. And that would be another Guerlain this season, and it's Encens Mythique, the mythical incense with its potent ambergris and Damascus rose and incense, and it's deep and it's dark and it's foreboding and it's complex. The older bottles of this one, well, this one used to be in other bottles altogether, but since it came into this particular bottle, the first edition of this bottle had ambergris in it, and I do have the ambergris version where the ambergris is listed in the ingredients. Now, the current version of Encens Mythique does not list ambergris as pure ambergris, but there's a synthetic component instead of it in it. So it's different, but here you still have the natural ambergris. And once the ambergris heats up on my skin, it takes a while. It takes a while because this one, mixed with Cabriole, delicious. It's salty. It's like you're drowning when you first smell it in salty water. It suffocates you. You're like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And before you know it, you're a mermaid. It's okay. You can live in water too. And they go deeper and deeper. And then at one point, the pressure of the water is so strong and you feel like it's going to squish you. You can't handle. Then all of a sudden, your bones just disappear. You become a jellyfish. And you keep living and going deeper and deeper and deeper. And before you know it, you have lost all material aspects of yourself and you are just spirit floating in the darkest, deepest ocean. And before you know it, that ocean is the universe, and the universe is endless, and you have become one with eternity. Those are the best summers. Let me know your favorite top 5 perfumes this summer, whether it be a letter to yourself as your favorite wish list, to-do list, thinking about resolution list, whatever you want to call it, or whatever you're using at the moment without any deep thoughts. Doesn't matter. As long as you keep using perfumes, because, they are my best friends. So I always say, perfume just makes life so much better and easier. At least to me, it does. So let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thumb up this video and never give up on love. Love you loads. Take care. Bye.